Hey you guys, Jake Hartley here. I want to thank you for taking the time to come here and watch this webinar. And you know how you went through this funnel and you saw how I was making those 200 type commissions? Well, if you stick around by the end of this webinar, you'll know exactly how to replicate my success. And I'm going to show you right now how to do that. I know it's kind of hard to stick through a whole webinar, but I want you to stick around, turn off all your distractions, your cell phones, any other thing, any background noise, get into this webinar, and by the end, I'm going to show you how you can get 10 free credits on the system that I'm using to generate my results. I know you don't know what that means yet, but if you stick around to the very end, you'll find out exactly what that is. Now, you're here because you want to learn how to make money online and how you can do it from the comfort of your home. And I was in the same position as you about 14 years ago. I ended up finding a course that I purchased online for $20 that taught me how to do internet marketing. That one course has made me tens of thousands of dollars. And in this webinar, I'm going to show you what I did and what I learned from that course and some things that I've learned over the years that has made me very successful. Now, in the previous videos that you saw, when you saw those 200, 500, 500, all those commissions are real, and I learned how to do that, and it took me years to discover this. My wife, when I first started learning internet marketing, my wife was working full time, and I was a stay-at-home dad, and I felt like I needed to generate some income and help out with the family. So I jumped online, I dove in, I watched YouTube videos, I stayed up to 2 to 3 o'clock in the morning trying to figure this whole thing out. It took me years, guys, but if you hang around in this webinar, I'm going to show you what I learned over those space of a few years, and you'll learn this in just a matter of minutes. So go ahead and stick around and I'll show you what I'm going to do. Just imagine waking up every day, not having to go to work or answer to a boss, to have the financial freedom and time freedom to go out and do whatever you want. My family and I, we were able to take a 2-month vacation. We went to New York, we went to Washington, D.C., went down to Virginia, then down to Florida, and then we packed everything up, took the kids on a vacation for a whole month down to Peru, and we stayed down in the Amazon and went down to a resort in the middle of the Amazon jungle. And what better gift to give to my family than to be able to give them those types of experiences? I can wake up and I can choose to do what I want with my time, be where I want, and be able to go out there and just enjoy life, not have to stress about finances or debt or, if I'm going to have time to even spend with my family. So this webinar that I'm going to teach you today will allow you that freedom if you implement and stay to the very end and duplicate exactly what I'm going to show you. So let's go ahead and get started in this webinar. I'm going to teach you how to make money online. Now we're going to talk about the 3 myths that keep people from being successful online. So the first belief system that we have to get over is, can you do it? You've got to know and trust that you can make money online, that it is possible, all right? The second thing is have resources. Do you have the resources to do it? Do you have the right tools to get it done and the financial ability to do this? Because some things will take a little bit of time and a little bit of money to get started. Now the third thing is a product. Do you have a product that can be sold to the masses, something that everybody wants, that they need, and that is very attractive, that somebody will look at and says, absolutely, I want that product right now? So we're going to go ahead and cover these 3 things, and I want you to think in your mind, can I do this? Do I have the resources for it, or can I find the resources? And do I have a really good product that I can go out there and promote? So first off, we need to know if we can make money online. Is it possible? And I'm here to tell you that I know that you can because I do it. My phone goes off every single day with a notification every time I make a sale. and I could be out just hanging out with my family, or at the park or whatever, and my phone will keep going off because I've put systems in place to do that. I have the knowledge to do that. In this webinar, we're going to teach you some of that knowledge so that you know that you can do that. A lot of times it's the difference between not knowing something and knowing something, and you have to have a product built into that that can sell for you, something that's simple, easy, streamlined, that's digital, that the buyer can get automatically after they make a purchase. So I want to let you know that you can do this. It is possible. You just have to get the knowledge and then implement what you learned with that knowledge. Most people, they go to this place, like Brian Tracy says, a someday island. They get the knowledge and then they say, oh, someday I'll get around to it. Well, when you get that knowledge, you need to get off that someday island and take action, implement. When you learn something, put it into practice immediately so that you can start seeing results right away. So the next thing that we're going to learn about is the resources that you have to have in place for this whole thing to work. So the first thing is we have to have a website that has a presentation. Why is this important? Because we can't physically do a million presentations all at once at the same time. So our website allows us to have that automation and duplication. Okay. The second thing is we need to get traffic. We need to get our product in front of people, and we teach you how to get this traffic. You can have the best product in the world, but if you don't have eyeballs seeing that product or seeing your presentation, you're never going to make any money at all. You could have the best product in the world. And last, the final thing that we need is a CRM or some way to follow up with those leads and have automation take over. Now, the nice thing about this is we're going to talk about the product here in just a moment, but our product includes all of this. It's all done for you. All you have to do is plug into it and start doing it. We show you how to do this. So let me explain in the internet marketing world how it typically goes. So when you start off in internet marketing, typically what we do is we'll have a website that will have like an opt-in form where people can put in an email address or a name or a phone number. So when you send people there, they will put in their information, and sometimes they'll put in bogus information. And you may have seen this, or you may have done that yourself, where you just wanted to get to the information that was on the other side of this form. Now, what we do is we have the advantage, and I'm going to show you why. Typically, when somebody goes to your website, and if they leave within the first few seconds, it's not because they weren't interested, it's because you just didn't have it set up the right way. Now let me show you what the advantage is that we have using our product. So you're going to love what I'm about to show you about this product. Now, Microsoft, they did a study between goldfish and humans, okay? They did a study to see, they put a website up between two of these humans and goldfish. And you know what they found? That when humans were looking at the website, they looked at it for 6 seconds. And when they put goldfish in front of the website, the goldfish concentrated and looked at it for 9 seconds. So what does that tell you? That goldfish actually have a longer attention span than humans do. So why is this information useful? Is because when somebody goes to your website, you have about 6 seconds or less to capture their information or their attention. And typically, if you don't do that within 6 seconds, they'll leave your website if they don't find what they're looking for. It could be because of the color of your website. It could be the structure, or they just didn't find what they were looking for within that first 6 seconds. So if somebody goes to your site, they'll typically leave your site within that sacred 6 seconds. So what I'm about to show you is it doesn't matter whether they go to your site and how long they stay on there, we're still able to capture their information, which gives us the advantage in the marketing space. So let me show you how this product works and why I've been using it and have had the advantage over other marketers out there. So if you have a website, what our product does is it uses a little piece of code. We call it a pixel, okay? We have a pixel. And what we do is we put that pixel on the back end of your website. So when a visitor goes to your site, they don't even see that that pixel is there. What this pixel does is it will unmask, reveal, and identify the visitor that went to your website. Now, why is this important? Typically, if somebody goes to your site, if they don't opt in or fill out a form or buy your product and they leave, you've lost that person forever and you can never contact or market to that person ever again. When this pixel is on your website, when they go there, again, it will unmask, identify, and it will tell you who that visitor was, and then we can push that person into an email autoresponder series that will market to that person over and over again and then keep bringing them back to your site so they have multiple chances to buy your product from you. That's the difference. When you have multiple chances, psychologists will tell you that most people, it takes them about 6 to 8 exposures until they feel comfortable enough to move forward with buying your product. So what our pixel does is it gives them those exposures to keep coming back over and over again. So let's recap real quick. We talked about this product and that it has a pixel that's put on your website. So when we send visitors to that site, it unmasks and reveals the identity of that person so we can start marketing to them. Now, what if I told you that when you get this product, we have the funnels already built out for you that has a pixel, and we already have a built-in method that shows you how to get traffic to that. Now, you're going through this funnel right now. You haven't talked to anybody. You're watching this presentation. You're going to get an exact duplicate clone of this whole funnel, and then we're going to show you how to drive traffic to that funnel. And there's always going to be a percentage of people in the end that want the product, they like it, they love what it does, and they go and they purchase it. And then you, my friend, will start making money every time that happens. So on the next step of this video, I'm going to show you how we get traffic to your site that we give you. Some people think that getting traffic to your website is the hardest thing you can do. And I'm here to tell you it is the easiest thing to do. There's an endless supply of traffic. You just need to know how to do it. So what I'm about to explain to you is when you purchase our product inside your back office, we have a resource of people, of a network of people that are ready to start sending traffic to your website now, immediately. And what it is there's network marketers or internet marketers out there that have huge email lists. And you can go to that person and spend anywhere from $30 to $50, and they can guarantee that you can get at least 100 clicks or more to your website. It's 100 guaranteed visitors. Now just imagine if, let's say we spent $50 and we had 100 people go to that site and only 3 people purchased. Let's say your product, you made $100 commission on that. So at $100 commission, if you times that by 3, you just made $300. How much did we spend to make this $300? We only spent $50, but you made $300. You could do that all day long. There's an endless supply of this traffic that we can send to your website. And so we teach you how to do this inside of our platform, and we give you these sources on how to send traffic to your site, get them pixeled, and that conversion rate could even be higher because we have that pixel on our website. So we've talked about a few things here. We've talked about, can I make money online? Is it possible? We've talked about, do I have the resources to do that? Do I have a funnel with a presentation? Can I get traffic to that funnel? And we've talked about an awesome product. Would you mind if I took a couple more minutes to show you what you get with this product? All right, so I went ahead and came on inside because outside was getting a little bit windy. I brought the board in with me. So let's go ahead and dive into the product real quick and what you get with the product. So the name of the company is called Pixwalla. And Pix for the pixels, and Walla are the visitors that it is able to unmask and identify. Therefore, it's called Pixwalla. So let's go over what we get with the Pixwalla program. So you get the pixels, and the value of these pixels, I could go out in Main Street America today and sell just the pixels alone for $2,500 and a $500 a month residual on that just for them to get access to the pixels. That's how much that is worth. I could sell that all day long. Now the next thing that we get is what's called a CRM. It's a lead management system. And what that does is, and most people will pay about $100 a month for a lead management system. So what this does is it will manage your leads. It will divide your leads to wherever they need to go. It can segment those leads. You can push your leads in automatically, though they can be delivered into like an Aweber or a MailChimp or a GetResponse. And so that's what that does. You can mark your leads as hot. You can track them and follow them throughout the whole sales process as they go through your funnel and everything else. So we get the CRM of $100 a month. We get the pixels of $2,500 and a $500 a month value. So the next is the system can also build out lead forms. You can put lead forms on your websites to capture information. It already has the pixels as well built into the lead form, which will push them into your CRM. So most companies will charge about $25 a month for the ability to create lead forms and put them on your website. So we've got the lead form, we've got the CRM, and we've got the pixels. All right. The next thing is an SMS platform. And most companies will charge about $150 a month. This is included into the Pixwalla platform. Now let me tell you about SMS marketing. This can be done with companies out there that want to send out coupons to their customers or just want to keep in contact with their customers. Let me tell you a story. The other day I went to a restaurant. It was called Pizza Pie Cafe. And I noticed that they were doing SMS marketing. They were having you opt in, and then they would send you occasional coupons. I was curious. I went and called the corporate office, and I talked to the vice president of marketing, and he said this one thing alone changed their business model completely. He said that when they started implementing SMS marketing, their whole business changed around. Their slow days now became their busy days. That was just the one thing, and that's included into this platform. So we've got the SMS marketing, we've got the lead forms that we can generate, we have a CRM, and we have pixels. So the next thing that we have is email marketing. And what this allows you to do is send a mass blast to your leads and do email auto-responding to your leads. Most companies, I have an Aweber that I spend about $150 a month for, and that's just for this one thing alone, $150 a month. That comes included with this system. And most companies out there starting off, they typically charge about $25 a month just for an email marketing platform. So we get the email marketing, we get the SMS platform, $150 a month, the lead forms that we can build, the CRM, and the pixels. The next thing that we have is postcard marketing. So if you want to send postcards out to your people that come through, to your clients, that's already built in within the system. Most companies for a postcard marketing system charge about $100 a month just to get access to that. So we've got postcard marketing, we have email marketing for $25 a month, we have an SMS platform for $150. Forms typically cost about $25 a month, CRM $100 a month. We've got pixels $2,500 plus $500 a month. So if you were to add all this up, this would cost about close to $2,900 that you'd be spending. $2,900 for this type of technology. With Pixwalla, when you sign up to use this product, you know how much it is? $100. To get access to the postcard marketing, the email marketing, the SMS platform, you can generate lead forms, you have a CRM, and you have the abilities to have as many pixels as you want. That's all included into the system for just this $100. And we also have a one-time $100 setup fee. That's it. And then you get access to everything. So you can see that we want to help businesses be successful within their marketing. Any business out there can use any of these tools to help in their business. Instead of going somewhere else, we have this all under one roof where you can just come in, have everything there, and use all these tools in one spot instead of having to go to different places and spending this much money when you can spend $100 a month. That's it. All right, now this is the cool part. This is what gets me really excited. Pixwalla does have a compensation plan for those that want to get involved with it. So whenever you go out and make a sale on the platform, whenever you sign up a business or somebody joins, the company is going to pay you $100 instant commission. Now that goes right into your account. You get paid that instantly. You have immediate access to that. There's no waiting for it. That's really cool because that puts money in your pocket right away. The other thing that the company does is they have what's called a 3x6 force matrix. And what this is there's you that comes in here, and then we have 3 positions below you. And this goes down 6 levels deep, okay? And you will earn residually either 5% all the way down 6 levels off of every sale that's made in this organization residually, or you can earn up to 8%. The company rewards you when you go out and make 3 sales on the system. They reward you by paying you 8% 6 levels deep. When that matrix is filled out, and it doesn't matter if you put the person in or made the sale, or if somebody above you or below you made the sale, it's a forced matrix and they have to be placed there somewhere below in this matrix. So you'll be earning off of that. So let's say your matrix was full, 3 wide, 6 levels deep. You'll be earning about $8,700 residual income. Once that matrix is full, you will get a brand new center that will start, and that matrix can fill out where you, again, can make another $8,700 and so on and so forth. You keep getting more centers as those fill out. So that's the first hybrid model that I've seen where you get paid $100 instant up front and a forced matrix on the back end where you earn 8% off of every sale placed below you. Now let's talk about this $100 instant commission. So the moment you make a sale, they have what's called a 1-up. So your very first sale that you make gets passed up to the person that referred you to Pixwalla. Okay, so that sale gets passed up to your sponsor. The second sale that you make stays with you 100% and you earn $100. Your third sale, your fourth, fifth, on out to infinity, you earn $100 off of each one of those sales. Each one of these sales that you personally brought on board have to pass you their first sale. It's called a 1-up. So you'll earn another $100 off of those pass-ups. So you can earn a lot of upfront instant commissions, and you're also placed in the matrix. It's a hybrid model. Now what gets interesting is it doesn't just stop there. There is money all over the place with this thing. Because as companies sign on, as people start using the platform, let's say they start using the SMS marketing or the email marketing, there are credits that are involved with that and with the pixels as well. Anytime somebody goes in and they use those products like the SMS marketing or email or the pixels, and they're going and they're buying the credits for those, that gets paid out in the commission on top of everything else that you see here. So you guys, the company is rewarding us very well. They want the affiliates to be happy, to use the product, and to get paid well for sharing it with other people and sharing and getting companies involved with this program. So I hope you see the value of this. This is a phenomenal product. It has a phenomenal compensation plan. We have all the tools set in place for you to be successful with it, with a funnel that has a pixel. We show you how to drive traffic to this so you can start building out this business model for yourself and finally get financial freedom and time freedom that you deserve. You know, go ahead and fire your boss. Get into something doing this that's leveraged so you can leverage that time and have more money. Now, if this is something that you're interested in, if you're looking at this saying, yeah, I can do this, go ahead and get started. There is a button below this video where you can click and instantly get into this program. So you can start using the product and start earning commissions right out the gate. So if you saw value in this, if you can see yourself doing this, go ahead and get with the person that referred this to you and get started right now. I look forward to working with you and seeing you on the inside.
So Jake, does this pixel that you put on your website, is it difficult to add to your website?
No, it's very easy. Any company that has a website will have access to the back end. It's just a little snippet of code that you place on your website. It goes like in the header or footer of your site. Nobody sees it when they go there and visit your site. So it's very simple and easy to do. And if you don't know how to do it, most companies will have a programmer, somebody that does. They just give them the code, have them place it on their site, and you're good to go.
So Jake, you mentioned that this system works with Aweber and MailChimp and some of these other ones. Could you tell a little bit about that? Is there certain providers we can work with? I mean, for autoresponders, of course.
Yeah, I mean, we're integrated into all the major email autoresponder services out there, like Aweber, GetResponse, MailChimp, Constant Contact, all those types of email autoresponders. So anytime a lead that comes in, it can be delivered to any one of those mailing campaigns that you have set up on any one of those platforms.
Is the pixel, once it starts running, what kind of data are we collecting off of it?
So the type of data that it can find name and email, it can find phone numbers, it can find well score, social profiles, and the interesting thing about well score, you can find out how much money they're making per year. And it's a good thing to know that, because if you have a product that's very expensive, let's say you're in the yacht business, you're selling high ticket items, you want to know if your lead can afford that. And so the system is able to use artificial intelligence to find that data and present it to us using that pixel.
Is this a product that businesses would use, or do you just share it to other affiliates, or both, or what?
So businesses can use this. Any business out there that has a website can use this. Affiliate marketers, internet marketers, network marketers, anybody that has a business can use this product. That's why the marketplace is so huge for this. I mean, the opportunity we have here is absolutely gigantic.
So what would I say to a business if I wanted to sell this product to them? How would I approach them, and what would I say to them?
What I would tell a business is say, how would you like to be able to capture more leads and drive your cost per lead down dramatically and increase your conversion rate on your product? Any business would love to do that. And so you just have to present this to them, let them see it, and they'll be on board.
So how would I automate the marketing so the pixel's generated and then I don't have to sit there and follow up with the people? Like, does the system allow you to generate the data from the pixel and then have that automatically go to my email program? Is that?
Yeah, it's all set up to where it is automated. So once traffic goes to your site and the pixel reveals and identifies the information of that visitor, it will automatically deliver that lead information to any of your email autoresponder services. It'll put it into your CRM in your back office, and that can start the ball rolling where it's all automated. It's almost hands off.
Now, what if they have their own CRM? What if they're using Salesforce.com or Infusionsoft or one of those type of programs? Do you guys work with that?
We do. We're integrated to most of the major CRM companies out there. So if you have one that you already like, we're already integrated into those systems. So you just sign up and connect it to those. In your back office, when you sign up, it will have a place where you just say log in, and it will automatically log into your own CRM that you're already using, or email autoresponder, and then it connects our system with theirs.
Cool. So is there a way to see, like, graphically the traffic coming in and how many pixels or how many leads are being generated? What type of reporting does the system provide?
Yeah, so the system does provide visual tracking and reporting. That's already built in. So you can see how many visitors you got to your website. You can see how many pixels were found, how many visitors were found using the pixel. It gives you your conversion rate. If you're promoting the product, we have all the conversion rate numbers, so you can tweak or do whatever you want, increase your traffic amount if you need to. So all that's built into our system.
Is it possible to have multiple pixels on a single website? For instance, maybe I want to collect a different list on my buy now page than I do on my main website, so that I can market to them differently.
Yeah, you can put as many pixels as you want on any page that you want on a website. So let's say I have a product that I'm selling on one page, I can put a pixel on that page. If I have a separate product that I'm selling on another page, I can put another pixel on that page. And then I can have like an email autoresponder series set up for each of those products.
Very, very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's neat. So Jake, what's the plans with Pixwalla going forward? I mean, is it a new product? How long has this been out and going?
So this just started. We are just launching this product right now. So right now is a very good time to get in, especially into the matrix part of it if you want to be a part of this opportunity. Right now is a phenomenal time to get in because we're so new. Most people that are towards the top of this matrix are just going to make a lot of money. We're just starting out, so get yourself in if you haven't yet.
So what about training? I mean, if I don't know a lot about this, is it easy for somebody like me to jump in and use it?
Yeah, there's no prior technical skills needed. We teach you step by step what to do. In fact, it's very easy and simple. We visually show you how to set this up, and there's not a whole lot of moving parts that you necessarily have to do. There is a lot going on in the background. There's a lot of products and things that we can use. However, they're very simple and easy to set up.
That's cool. Could you give me a couple of examples of how I can use the SMS tool again?
Yeah, so let's say that I'm a restaurant and I have customers that come through the door, and I tell them, would you like to have a discount on your meal today? And if they say yes, say, okay, go ahead and text discount to this number. And in our system, it will provide that number to you. So when they text discount to that number, it'll put them on a list. So now you can start SMS broadcasting to those clients and keep bringing them back to your website or to your business. Let's say you have a deal going on that day, or if it's a slow day in the restaurant, you can send a mass broadcast out to all those people that opted in and say, hey, we've got a deal going on today. Go ahead and come on in, mention you got the text, and we'll give you the deal of the day.
That's awesome. So, so on the postcard marketing, I know, is that something that's real effective in today's market? I mean, even though we have email and everything, are postcards still effective? And why did Pixwalla choose to use them?
They are effective. When you're able to reach somebody's mailbox and send out a postcard to them, don't discount postcards, because people still go and get their mail. And they will check out postcards, and especially in your local areas, if you've got coupons or whatever, you can send out coupons to these people, and they will use them. I get them all the time, and I do use some of the coupons. My wife loves to look through all the coupons. That's the type of person she is. So.
Very cool. So is there plans in the future to continue to expand the technology offering, and are you going to go up in price when you do that, or what's kind of the vision there with Pixwalla?
So Pixwalla does have a lot of really cool things planned right now. I can't tell you about them, but you'll find out once you're onto the system. You'll see the new technologies that come out. They're always innovating. They're always generating new products that will help you be successful as a marketer or as a business. And yeah, it's just a great product. They're always on the ball. They're always ahead of the curve with the technology side, and they're really good at what they do.
Yeah, that's cool. So can you also, I take it you can still use Google Analytics and all that on your campaigns and manage them the same way, but this is like an addition to that.
That's right, yeah. Typically most companies out there that have a website will put up Google Analytics, but that only tells you the amount of traffic that you got from to your site and where they came from. This, what PixWalla does, it's different. It will provide those analytics. However, it will also identify and reveal who that visitor was. Like if you go to Facebook, if you do Facebook ads, they don't tell you who the visitor is. You have no idea. You just know how many visitors went to your site and how much money you're spending, which is an arm and a leg with a lot of these companies, especially like Google AdWords. And so if you're spending that type of money, you want to be able to have those leads be your leads and know the identification of those people so you can start marketing to them over and over again.
Is this something that, let's say I used your traffic sources to generate leads, what would you recommend I do with those leads once I generate them?
So what I would do is I would actually follow up with those leads. Even though you may have email autoresponders following up with them, I can't tell you how many times when I've reached out to a lead personally that they came and signed up for my product because I reached out to them first. You know, I give them that personal touch, whether it be a text message or a personal email or a phone call. A lot of times I've had people sign up that say, I signed up just because you gave me a quick call. Typically it just takes a couple minutes just to ask them, you know, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on the product? And let them sell you on that product. And just having that connection, it generates trust with that lead, so they're more likely to move forward with you and get signed up.
So is this something that I could offer as a service to businesses and then mark it up in price? Could I do like a managed services and just say I'm hooking all these tools into your business, and do they need to know the price, or could I charge them additional for that, or make a business out of doing that?
Yeah, that's a whole new business model in and of itself, where you're spending $100 a month for our platform, and you can go out to businesses today and say, hey, look, I will manage this for you. Just pay me, $500 a month, and I'll manage that. You go out and land, 10 deals, that's an extra $5,000 a month residual you can earn on top. So yes, it's a whole other business model you can start in and of itself, managing these campaigns for businesses. Absolutely.
Yeah, that is sweet. So what's your favorite tool out of all of them?
My favorite tool is the pixels. That's what gets me excited because it unmasks and it identifies the visitors of the site. It's brand new technology. We're the only ones that do it. Nobody else does this. And so when you have something that's exclusive that people get excited about, it's an easy sale. People want the technology, and you're the one that's able to give it to them and get rewarded very nicely for it.
Very nice. So Jake, could you take a minute just to explain to us the difference between an A lead and a B lead and how you might be able to generate both using this platform?
Sure. So an A lead is somebody that will go and fill out a form on your website because they want the information from you. So that would be considered an A lead. That's a really good lead to follow up with. A B lead is somebody that, let's say the Pixel found them and it put them into your system and they're starting to get dripped on. They're more of a cold lead. A B lead is more of a cold prospect, so they're kind of getting warmed up through your emails and things like that. So an A lead is one of the best leads that you can have to follow up with that will close a lot easier.
So I could generate both with PixWalla?
Absolutely, yep.
Using the lead form.
That's right.
And then, so what you're kind of describing is a lead nurturing platform as well.
That's correct.
Because you could generate that pixel, drive them into your autoresponders, warm them up, send them back to your website to fill out the lead form, and have that all working behind the scenes.
That's right. Yeah.
And any business could do that. So what's a typical lead cost for businesses?
So it really depends on the industry. If you're in the mortgage industry, they typically spend anywhere from $60 up to $130 per lead. I know there's places like, what are they called? Like retirement homes. Sorry, just retirement homes. They can spend anywhere up to $2,500 per lead, and that doesn't guarantee that they even.
Oh, you mean assisted living?
Yeah, like assisted living.
Yeah.
They spend up anywhere like $2,500 a lead, and depending on the industry that you're in, that's how much it can be. You know, it can go anywhere from $1 up to $2,500.
So what stops me from using this technology, generating leads, and then selling it off to businesses, local businesses?
Nothing. I mean,
So that's a whole nother business in itself.
that could be another business model in and of itself. Yeah. That takes a couple minutes.
Well, let's say I want to market this. I want to go out today and start getting sales. What's my ramp up period on this product?
Right when you sign up, you can immediately start marketing it. Immediately.
So that means I get my referral link with my sales presentation video, and I can immediately order traffic and start. So talk about that traffic for a minute. Tell me how effective that's been for you in the past to go to this network and buy traffic.
Yeah, so you're talking about solo ads, and again, there's marketers out there that have huge email lists. You can go to that marketer, pay them some money, and they will send an email to their list on your behalf. And I've been doing this for quite a few years now, and it's been very, very successful. I mean, you can get really good targeted leads. A lot of these people are people that are looking for an income opportunity or work from home. And so when we send this type of product and put that in front of them, that's exactly what they're looking for. And there's so much traffic there, it's almost unlimited. I mean, there's no way you'd ever run out of people to send to, ever.
So if I wanted to get started immediately, what would the first thing I would do? Would you recommend I use that network to advertise, or would I go out to my local business, or would I send it out to my existing list if I wanted to turn income quickly with this system?
If you already have an email list, that's a really good place to start because you already have that list. If you don't have an email list, then I would start doing solo ads, get that up and running quickly. Then I would also go out to local businesses. There's lots of businesses in your local area that can use this technology.
What about like networking groups? What about Chamber of Commerce? What about going up to meetups in the town? Would this be a product that would be presentable at a place like that?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, because a lot of different businesses go to those meetings, and you can go there and kind of rub shoulders with a lot of the other businesses and just kind of tell them what you do and how you can help them with their business. Set up a time that you can come in and meet with them, and then you just come, you can show them this presentation, or we also have a PDF that has a presentation on the website, the Pixelwalla website, where you can pull up an iPad and just go through it with them and say, this is what the program does, this is how it's going to affect your business, this is how it will help you in your business.
What about workshops? I mean, what if I wanted to hold a workshop and take a few hours and train businesses? Is that an effective method to sign people up?
Absolutely, yeah. Any form of getting yourself in front of people or businesses and showing them all about this product, once they see it, they're going to get hooked. They're going to get excited, and they're going to want that product.
So could I just use the postcard engine in the thing, get a list of local businesses and send a postcard out to them?
Sure you could. Yeah.
Using my own technology?
Absolutely, yeah.
And then what about the SMS? Could I put it on my window of my car and say, you want to convert more traffic on your website? Convert to my phone number and have the system automatically send them this presentation?
Yep, you could, absolutely, yeah.
All from the system?
All from the same exact system.
Wow, that's incredible, man. Very, very cool technology.
Yeah.
All right, Jake, well, we're going on the end of our Q&As. Anything you want to share with everybody, and then we'll wrap this up?
Yeah, if you haven't signed up yet, go get yourself in right now. Below this video, there's a button. You just click on it. It will take you right where you need to go. Click on join, and it will put you into the system after you go and make your payment. Again, you get all of those products that we had mentioned for just $100 a month and a one-time $100 setup fee. That's it. And you get placed in the matrix. You get to earn instant commissions right from the get-go. So,
But I do have a monthly fee, right?
you do. It's $100 a month. Yep.
But
And that gets you into the matrix. You don't have to participate in that if you don't want to. But this, paying that $100 a month, gets you into that matrix. It gets you all the platform, all the tools that you get access to, and you can start earning income. Why not? Why not be in the matrix and earn the income from it?
Yeah, exactly. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All righty. Well, thank you, Jake. Great presentation, sharing a little bit about what Pixwalla does. I second your comment. Go down below and let's get everybody on board and rock and roll.
Awesome. Appreciate you.